and we're gonna have a great day. I moved the microphone, so I think it still sounds fine. I hope it still sounds fine. It's a little bit further away, but it just is a lot cleaner on my desk. Um, it's just a lot better. So I'm gonna keep my microphone a little bit further away, so hopefully you can still hear it. But it should be fine. And just one small thing, I moved Darkpool stuff off of the main computer onto a little side laptop. So we have a little bit more room for charts here, and I fully plan to utilize it because I'm pretty damn excited. Um, so I'm thinking we're just gonna trade options today, end of day April 9th, which expired today. It's cool they changed the expiration date from Good Friday to today, which is awesome. Because it means there's going to be a lot more volatility because, it's a day less of time value, which is about 50% of the value. It's to get really close to expiration. So everything about it looks great. It's going to be an awesome day. And, excuse me, I'm just really excited. Now, with that said, there's a shitload of people trading Raytheon right now. So I'm trying to figure out what's up with this company because somebody just bought about 30 million of it this morning at 9:20, and I'm thinking this is obviously like a market play, but these guys could go to like 85, so I might just snap up some, like, well, it depends on the market, right? Because it's obviously a market play, but like if these lines cross, then I might have to go deep in Raytheon. Like right here, I want these to cross. And if that happens, I'll go long to 85, 89. And same thing here with Boeing, because I know a lot of people trying to get into these boys. And it's been a really, really crazy stock. Target here's 160, which isn't like that BS like far away. I mean, it's pretty reasonable, especially considering this wedge. You take the height of this wedge, you add it to the breakout point, you get like 210. So, I mean, 160 is no stretch of the imagination on Boeing here. So, we'll see. IV is pretty high, and I know that IV is pretty high. So, we're going to be careful. But, we should be doing well. We should be doing it. This is good. I'm really going to be watching the VVIX more than anything else. And so, we'll see what the VVIX does. With that said, last thing I want to look at is what junk bonds are doing. So let's see if we can pull that up real quick. Do I have a daily chart somewhere? I have a daily chart over here. It's a junk bounced. Okay. No people are buying a lot of that. And we'll just do pure here. Dude, holy fuck. These gold contracts have been one of my favorite things. Oh my god, guys. So I got calls on these guys, and the calls are up fucking 600%. I mean, it maybe 300%. They tripled. I'm definitely enjoying options on futures. I don't have the book with me. You don't learn anything in the book except that you can physically trade options on futures, but once you realize that you can trade options on futures, it's like a whole new world of opportunity. It is really nice. I might try to sneak in a day trade today just because TLSA I know is a really good mover, and I've seen them move a lot, like a serious boatload of a lot. And I'm not gonna lie, that's a really nice wedge right there. So, I'm gonna look for these guys to break VWAP, and they should go to about $5.55 to $6 today, and that's really nice. So I'm gonna be excited for that one. I'm also gonna be watching Tesla. These guys are up a ton pre-market, obviously. So we'll see how this stuff goes. NLS and XAN. These ones over here on the right screen, and I don't know if it's the right screen for you, but these are gonna be probably less high conviction stuff, and a little bit more. Like, I'm only gonna take a trade on these if I see a really nice setup. If I do see a really nice setup, then awesome. But if not, no big deal. This could be an M. I think I can short in this account now, which is kind of exciting. So I could short these guys down. You're looking at like 40% upside. But you kind of get a lot more with end of week options. So we'll see what happens, because I might just stick with those. Depends, I guess, on kind of what happens here. Got the SPY here, but on the 1 minute. God, what a great setup. I mean, literally, oh my God. We're gonna step on the gas. Okay. Alrighty, so we'll pull up. Nvidia's had a lot of really nice, like, slow moves in the last couple of weeks. So, like, if the market makes a clear direction early on in the day, then I'm probably gonna take like a 4-hour trade on Nvidia. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah. SPY. She's. And then we got 5-minute charts over here, apparently. I'm gonna trade these on the 1 minute. Oops. Yeah, so you got a little bit of an inverted head and shoulders here. This, I really kind of like this. So we're gonna focus on that one. Stop is at like probably 3.6. Ooh. Whew. So I'll kind of mark that on here. Entries at 3.9, targets like 5.5. 5.5, kind of aggressive, but not that aggressive. I think it's a pretty fair. It's a lot easier once you already have price levels done, because it's just like, oh, well, I guess that's the price level. And it helps a lot. So, it's nice. So exciting! Got a big bonfire, see it? Oh, and Sony. Yeah, someone traded the hell out of Sony. They did $20 million of Sony. Dude, I think Sony, if I gotta remember this chart right, but I think Sony's going fucking straight down. That's the ticker, right? Yeah, that's the ticker. Oh, never mind. That's not Sony. I thought it was Sony. Sanofi. What's Sanofi? Therapeutic Solutions. So these guys are in like the medical space. So this is a coronavirus play. Gotcha. Somebody bought these guys at 44.45 this morning. So probably ATM. This looks really, it just looks like a market play more than anything else. This is literally what the SPY looks like. So, yeah. Alrighty. Markets are up a bunch pre-market. So, would not be surprised to see this position here on TLSA go up a bunch. So I'll do that one straight equity because I don't think the options on this will be liquid at all. Yeah, they don't even have options, so obviously that's not gonna happen. Whew. Whew. Gotta take a car you like my car. This stop loss, as much as I love this stop loss, it's a little bit tight because there could be a retrace to this second shoulder right here and a bounce. So as much as I want to stop out at 3.6, I'm gonna have to set my hard stop at probably 3.55. Which is gonna give us like a very, very minor increase in risk. And the reason why is very simply because it could retrace to here and bounce. If it bounces off VWAP or if we enter at VWAP. Because like I said, the entry is a close above 3.9 around 4. And then the target's pretty damn aggressive, so you might start scaling out a little bit, but it is kind of up here. Especially with the market up so much in the pre, it's like, you know, not even really that much of a question. It's just kind of, you know, good play to have, I guess. Okay. Okay. Do you like my car? These 5-minute candles are pretty indicative of the price action though, which is nice. Alright. I actually kind of want to get this one in real quick before we move over to options, because this is a nice little trade right here. Don't tell anybody about it. It's a secret. What do we want to do? Do you want to do like, what, 1,000 on this? I mean, that's pretty reasonable. Need a calculator. Where's my calculator? Ooh. $250. Whew. Okay. It's gonna be so exciting. Gonna be it. Yeah, this lot of stuff moving up pre-market. We're probably gonna see is about a 15-minute uptick and then a big trend reversal, maybe after 7 minutes. Um, so this trade over here on TLSA needs to be about a 7-minute trade, if you ask me, which I think is pretty reasonable. Oh, dude, that was bullshit. I pushed the button, man. Okay, well, this just changed from a VWAP breakthrough head and shoulders to a downward wedge entry on the 1 minute, with a completion at 10 o'clock, which isn't like ideal. There was some arbitrage to make. What the fuck? My order was canceled. How did that happen? Literally, are you serious? Shit. How did, like, what? That was so, I've never had that happen. Dude, that was some bad execution. How am I not out of this trade? Dude, this is not good. I don't know what this is doing. I have a stop loss at this price level, and it's not stopping me out. What, what, what part of stop loss these guys not get? That was really, really not. That was really bad, man. Like, first of all, what the hell? That was terrible, terrible execute. All right. I don't know what. I don't know what just happened with. I don't know if that was the internet, or what that was, but that was really bad order execution. I mean, that was terrible order execution. I had an order here, and it didn't get filled. I canceled it, and then it got filled after I canceled it, like a minute later, and like that was really weird. Okay, well, um, apparently I don't have any day trades. Like, I don't know why. I hope I had day trades when I started because if I didn't, I might have just froze my account. Um, but and I set my stop loss at 336. It never hit 336 or 337. Um, see right here, I opened up a stop loss at 337 or 335. Maybe it was 34. I don't think I would not have set a stop loss there. So I don't know what that was. That was some terrible order execution. Um, there's a lot of dark pool trades coming in. Wow, that's a lot. A lot of it's with oil. Yeah. A lot of it's oil. Um, anyway, okay, so I don't have day trades apparently, which kind of sucks. Um, I thought I would have day trades, but apparently I don't. Because today's Thursday. Last time I traded was Friday. I thought it was 3 business days, but apparently, I don't know. Um, what's going on with that? So, well, I mean, frankly, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I thought I had day trades, and I don't. Which means even if I wanted to make these trades right now, I can't. So, don't know what to tell you, man. I guess we're not gonna trade. Just so you know, I switched this entry from an inverted head and shoulders to a downward wedge entry at the base here with a tight stop loss. I was gonna do like a 5 cent stop loss. Just because if you can get filled here and then it completes the setup, like that's really, 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 really good. And your downside on that trade is like 3 cents. So for 250, I mean that's like $7. It's like it's nothing. It's a very, very you're making like $2. So you're risking like 0.1% to make or you're risking like 1% to make like 200, or 50 or 60. I don't know. It's like a 60-to-1 risk reward ratio. So it makes sense sometimes if you have a really quick drop in the morning, to get in on this really big drop, like in the first candle. Because oftentimes what will happen is the first candle is a big red, and then the next candle is a big green, or the first candle is a big green, and the next candle is a big red. And so that's why I was trying to buy it right here and set a stop loss like right here. Because if the second candle reverses, then this thing will take off like no one's business. And I mean, it really will take off. It's crazy. I've seen it happen so many times. Didn't happen today, which wouldn't have been a problem because when you buy it here and you set a stop loss here. But like we said, my order didn't get properly routed and I didn't get notified in time. And for some reason, I didn't know about my order being filled, which I canceled on my end until the stock was like right here and I was already down. And I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, that was just some bad, I guess, order execution. It doesn't matter because I don't have any day trades left anyway, so it's not actually that big of a deal. There's nothing I could do today except trade options and hold until expiration, which is super risky, so I'm just not going to do that. And so I guess I got about 3 in cash right now. So in a different account, in a swing trade account. So let me tell you, let's see, what are we going to do today? Let me tell you what we're going to do today. We're not going to trade anymore because I don't have day trades, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. Let's see, what are we going to do here? 60-minute timer. Don't need that. Pre-market gainers. Okay. There's like 3 stocks I want to look at that have had some really big moves lately. Not TLSA, unfortunately. I actually kind of, I'm curious to see if these guys complete the setup. Usually, if you fall out of the bottom here, it doesn't complete. But if these guys break through VWAP, I would be all over this trade. So we'll give that like 20 minutes. Anyways, like I was saying, there's been a lot of people that have been trading this stock because basically what happened is they merged with another company and then they did a stock split. It was like a 1.5 1.5, 1.6 to 1 split. And after that, I mean, they've just been exploding. Probably because of the market more so than the split. But if you add like Bollinger Bands here, you've got like a pretty nice 4-hour. Oh, I guess not. No. I thought it might be a W setup, but if it's not in the Bollinger Bands, at least on the daily, then I don't think it validates that. So maybe not particularly much here. But there has been a lot of people buying it. And I know that yesterday a lot of people bought it. And this morning, someone bought it at 60 fucking 2. Okay, wait a minute. This might actually be something here. Let's see, RTX. Yeah, the pre-market wasn't even at 62, dude. That's a delayed buy report. Because 62.90 is, I guess, right about here. I mean, that was fucking yesterday, like at the close. So I think they delayed their reporting on that trade, and they aren't telling people that they're getting in. Which means that this could be a really nice little buy right here. Let me look at the options chain. I'm also following the VVIX really closely. Okay. I'm thinking like April 17th calls. The calls for 70 are like $1. I'm thinking they'll probably go to like I don't know, 79. That's actually pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, it's really good. Let's see. They're up. What are they up? They're up 7% today, which is a lot. If they go to 80, they'll be worth like what, $10, right? Yeah. Right now the 60s are worth 7, so they don't have much of a time value. It might just be smarter to do the 75 calls, because those will 10x if it goes to 78 or 78 and a half. And if it goes to 80, then they'll go up by a factor of 15 over... Alexa, 5 divided by 0.3. They'll go up by a factor of 16. That's assuming it gets to 80, which is aggressive, but like, I mean, just based on the setup, which isn't a perfect setup, that does give you a target of about 80. I don't see any unusual options activity on them. So I'm thinking it's probably a play based off the merger and based off of the big institutions trading these guys. But this looks nice. This looks really nice. So let's see, what are the April 24th? Are they like a lot more expensive or what? Dude, I don't think these are adjusted for the split. Yeah, these aren't adjusted for the split, dude. This is a $67 stock, and these contracts are 40. God, this has got to be a weird thing for them, because their stock split and all the options are fucked up. And it thinks that it's in the money, even though it's like not in the money. And God, that's got to be confusing. Anyway, way more purchasing volume on calls, but it's also a green day, so it kind of makes sense that there'd be way more on calls. I'm gonna give this position to like noon probably. Hey Jake.
What up, man?
It's freaking Thursday.
How you doing?
It's
Are you trying on YouTube? Huh?
I don't know, man. I don't have any day trades, bro.
Wait, you're on YouTube and talking to me at the same time.
No way.
What'd you do? Record that like a couple days ago?
What do you mean? I'm live.
Oh, you are?
Well, I mean, I hope so. I mean, unless I broke it.
Okay. So you don't have any day trade?
Apparently not. I don't know why. I thought it was a 3 rolling day trade rule, and it's been 3 days since Friday, but I don't know.
No, you did a Monday, I think.
I mean, I didn't trade them on this account on Monday, though. It's a different account.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm looking for a big dump in Shopify at 12, so...
Oh, that's the play?
Yeah, I think so.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Dude, look what they did yesterday, though. Yesterday they got to 12 o'clock. They didn't dump.
12 o'clock.
I love hearing myself, but you think maybe you could, like, turn it down a little bit? Thanks. Yeah, you see what they did yesterday at noon? They, like, went up a bunch and they didn't fall. I think it might have been a fluke because it was a Wednesday. But, I mean, it was kind of crazy.
Let me, Yeah, it wasn't Friday, though.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't Friday.
Oh, I get it. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I was looking at that, but I never did it. It's just hard to think with the 3-day weekend, you know.
Yeah, the people aren't gonna dump. I don't know. The VVVI, the volatilities are down, which means stonks are up. I don't know. I'm just waiting for the VVVIX to pop. And so far it hasn't.
Did PNN break out of that wedge?
Who?
PNN.
TENN?
Penn.
Oh, Penn. Well, they probably went up because the market went up like 10% in the last 3 days.
I could look at the yearly chart. The daily
Oh,
chart.
wow.
That's a breakout of the wedge, isn't it?
Well, no, dude, that's a market play. I mean,
No,
maybe.
no. My brother said he's going to add, and they're up 11%.
Oh, he's gonna add?
You think that's a good decision?
I mean, I guess it broke out of the wedge. It just depends on, like, I guess the market, man. Target on that trade's like fucking 20,
He
but
says it's a market play, though.
it is, I mean, yeah.
It's not really technical play, I guess, he's saying.
I mean, it's kind of both.
I don't see. I guess we'll have to wait and see if there's a big volume on them today.
I mean, I see a wedge on the daily, yeah, you're right.
So that would take them to
like 20.
Yeah, that would take them to 20.
Alright, well, when do you think it's gonna get there by?
He's in stock, so it doesn't matter.
Alright, well, I'm not in stock.
I'm saying maybe, well, dude, if you do this, if you buy calls on this, then you're saying the market's not going to go down.
Well, that's exactly what the market's not gonna go down until the VVVIX spikes.
And when's that going to be, you think?
I have no clue. Maybe a couple weeks. Like, it shouldn't be longer than April, but I don't know. It just depends. The VVVX has to spike.
Alright, add then.
Add the what? Oh, add to pen. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, I would just do like a total.
He in them at like $4.
Yeah. Well, if you look at that as a wedge, which I think is pretty reasonable, I would do a hard stop for like the entire position at like 12.
Yeah, you could add now and then get out if it goes back to 12 and still take your gains.
Right.
What percent are you up now? It's up $14. I think you said you got in at 6. So you're up 100%. He's up 100%.
Dude, that's awesome. Congrats.
So we'll see what they do. I saw where something they're going to be the ones that are this least spelled out.
Well, I mean, it's gaming. I mean, I don't know. But like, dude, the people that make those gambling machines are up like 30%.
Yeah, they're sports betting.
Yeah.
Really? You know colleges aren't in? Isn't that a college website? Were you watching those spy explorations yesterday at 3:50?
Did it go crazy?
But I was watching it.
Oh yeah. I didn't have day trades.
You gonna get the PBT roll?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I promise.
By when? What's your goal? Your time frame?
We'll make it happen like tomorrow, bro.
20. I'm trying to find a good. Is that a good hammer reversal on Shopify?
On the 1 minute?
5 minute.
I mean, it just depends on if you think the spy is gonna go down. Cause Baba's doing the same thing. They could crash, go down like 4 points, $4.
What? Put money in pin? Taking it out of pin?
That's probably smart.
Yeah. Take your first stock trade ever, like as 100% gain. That's pretty.
That's
good.
awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're gonna go down here.
Yeah, well, like I said, Baba just crossed VWAP, bro. So that's solid shit right there. If you look at the setup on Penn, I think it's the same thing Boeing's doing.
Okay.
But Boeing hasn't broken out as much. It's really tight, so I would want to see it, you know, people telling shit on it.
Maybe that's a Shopify bull flag there.
On the 1 minute?
Yeah.
they always go up till later in the morning.
Yeah, well, yeah, Baba's bouncing off VWAP too. I mean, it's basically just gonna do what the market does until noonish.
No market plays. That's what you keep saying.
Market plays, market plays. I mean, it's staying up there, bro. Like, what do you want me to say?
Spies at your target 270.
Yeah, they freaking exploded, dude. I don't know. Some of this stuff could be a wedge, but it also all just looks like a bear flag, man.
A bear flag?
Yeah, I mean, at least for some of these swings.
Take out. You think with this 3-day weekend, John, people will try to get out some?
Fed's printing money, dude. Not sure.
Are you gonna be free here in about another 40 minutes? I got one of my teachers wants to do an online class. I might call you back.
Oh, that's funny. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
All right. Well, I'll call you back.
Okay, have fun. My God. Okay, well, we could do option swings on crude, like add to it. Um, they're supposed to have like a meeting today or something. But I think I mean the play was the wedge, and I ended up here, and so not sure if it'll keep going down or not. So I'll probably just get out. Probably should get out here, but not a big deal. Not a big deal. It's still really nice. So one thing I want to see is GC, and I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh man, it's really good. This has just been such a phenomenal play. And then ZQ. I know ZQ's almost at 100. Well, I guess I have a little bit of ways to go to get to 100, but it's not like ludicrously far away. I mean, it's pretty reasonably close to 100. And the question is, are yield rates going to go negative? This doesn't have much speculative potential. It's pretty like standard. So I'm gonna make a play on it once they get to 100. They gotta get to 100 though, and that'll take. I think it'll take 25 days for that to happen. Spy's breaking out, so let's just kind of see what happens. I'm kind of sad I don't have day trades today. because it really kind of limits what I can, do. Um, I still have a lot of stuff holding in chem, and then I'm just waiting for Amazon to hit target, which is about 1,500, or 2,150. They report earnings on the 23rd, so I'm gonna just kind of wait for that to happen. I closed ET, which was really nice. I was like 60%. And I guess TLSA hasn't gone anywhere. I said I would give them till 10 o'clock, and it is 10 o'clock. These guys are historically a really nice mover. So I do have one last resort, and it's not one I like to go to too much. But because the market, the only reason I'm saying this is because the market's still going up. Okay, if the market was going down right now, I would give zero shits. I really, really would. But because the market's still going up, and because from what I can tell, TLSA is the biggest. Oh shit! No, it's not the biggest gainer. Thought they were the biggest gainer. And this is what I mean, by the way, by big price swing reversals. This is what I was trying to play earlier. I thought these guys were the biggest mover on the day. Is this oil? What is this? Wells Services Inc. Never heard of it, man. I don't see a setup. This I like more though. Look at that! Oh, that's fun. These are some big movers. I haven't seen a 300% mover in like probably a month. This is a dope ABCD setup. Holy shit. Target on this trade is like, I'm thinking 86, 87 cents. Maybe, no, probably like 88, 89. Like, target's up right about here. Dude, I should have been sitting on the scanner. God damn, that's a great trade. Wow, look at that. Look at that. That's a really nice trade. I mean, that's really simple ABCD. You buy it like right here, stop loss like right here, and your target, I'm pretty sure, is by some finger math, is about 90, 88 cents right about here. Stop loss is at like 74. That is a damn good trade right there. Wow. Wow. See, like, my thing is I only get a couple of trades. I don't even have any trades today. So if I have like a bajillion trades, then like I'd be looking at this shit all morning for like the first 2 hours, and then just trading options for like the last hour, and like, we're gonna get there. I promise. I promise. PDT is inbound. It's a party gun. A lot of people selling or trading a lot of Disney today at 108. So they probably sold a bunch, which is good because that means the market should be kind of doing something. I know Disney is really kind of up there right now. So we'll kind of see what happens. It's just risky to get into positions in a time like this. I really do want to see a solid TVIX, because, I mean, these assholes in the Fed are just like, we're going to print money forever, woohoo! And, that kind of messes up predictability of the market. So the VIX, the VVVIX is flat. So I don't know. I mean, there's not much to say about it. It's flat, so I can't really, these are all bear flags. It's like not even a question, It's like, that's what a bear flag is, man. So yeah, it's a very volatile bear flag with big run-ups, but, it's still the same setup nonetheless. These guys cross VWAP. I'm going to buy them on my phone because I have day trades on Robinhood, even though it's the stupidest shit you could ever do. If you have no day trades, you got to make it work. Okay, so yeah, and in terms of swing trades, Boeing, I think Boeing was biggie. Boeing was a really nice biggie. I do want to do maybe like a 2-week trade on Boeing. Let's see what the calls are. BA. Trade Boeing April 24 160 calls. Wait, what's the stock at? Yeah. Maca. I don't know. It's up a lot today. Like, just kind of a lot, you know? I would out the fuck out of that position. Average sell price is like 74 cents. Entry points like probably 64 cents. So, I don't know, 74 over 64. Make about 15% on that trade, which is really, really, really nice. I'm gonna pretty much be done for the day because, like I said, I don't have day trades. The only thing I'll be looking to do is, you know, scalp like a 2-week trade on Boeing, just because at least I can make that trade. But I don't have the day trades, man. So just kind of have to suck it up and be like, wow, that sucks ass, and then move on with it. With that said, because we do look like we've got like 5 minutes. There's a lot of people trading Square, and there's a lot of people buying like DTE puts, like 0 fucking DTE puts on Square. So I kind of want to see what's going on here. And I'll prep an order here on TLSA. So what do you want? You want to buy like 150? Or you could do, I mean, if it crosses VWAP, it's a pretty solid trade, you know? The entry point is at like 364. It's gonna be so exciting. Ooh. Dude, I have been feeling these closed gyms. Not a fan. Okay, if this doesn't break out in like 6 minutes, I think we're gonna be done for the day. Kind of sucks, but, you know, not that big of a deal. Really isn't a big deal. This could be a nice little trade on Square. What is he saying? They're fine put. Yeah, dude, that's some smart shit right there. So those are 54 and 55. 54 and 55? What? Dude, somebody just bet, like, how many? Volume. Someone just bet like probably 20 grand that this stock's gonna close the day at 55. These guys might be gods. I don't know. They might be right. Anyway. This is like your ideal VWAP crossover. You got a red candle, green candle, red candle, right at VWAP. I mean, this is perfect. This stock is easily going to 60.8 right here. This is a dope trade. Really wish I could day trade this, but I can't. But if I could, basically what you're looking at here is probably, I don't know, 61 puts. Maca. And you can get in these 61 puts for like $1. I'm sure they're off a bunch because I was slow and didn't get up here fast enough. And probably sell them when they get to like kind of here-ish. Or you could just hold them to like 10, 15. So we'll see where these 61 puts go. With an entry at like, I don't know, $1.20. I'd say target on this trade is like probably plus 100%, which is an entry at 2.4 or an exit at 2.4. So I'd probably be looking to close this right about now, or at least scale out of it. I'd probably out half if I could at like probably, I don't know, 1.8. If I can feel like maybe 1.7. I don't know because I'm not in this trade, but I'd be putting in sell orders right now for like at least half. With an assumed entry point here, like 80, that's 100% gain. With an assumed entry point way down here, it's still like 50%. Looks like someone just sold at 158, which I think is a pretty nice fill. But nobody sold at 170, which was kind of what I was trying to sell at. So we're just gonna have to sit on it, I guess. I don't fucking know. Sometimes if you're in a trade like this, it kind of helps, especially if it's highly correlated. Just look at what the market's doing. So that's kind of what I'm gonna do here. Because I don't want to be in this for too long. But it could be a really nice trade if I kind of do stick with it. I'm not in it with real money, so it doesn't even count. Total bullshit. But I'm looking at this options chain right here, dude, and all I see are people buying strikes or puts on Shopify, and puts on Square, and I mean literally like 6 of the 12 quotes here are just puts on Square. So I'm probably just gonna hold this. Not gonna lie. Square and Shopify, not Shopify. Oh my god, I'm just gonna say Shopify infinitely forever. Puts on Snap. I don't like what the market's doing, but it should hopefully kind of bounce off of this. And if it doesn't, then I'll get out. But I think I'll probably just hold this shit to lower VWAP band. Which, again, I can't actually make the trade, which sucks ass. But if I could, just kind of pretend. Just you know, I don't know. It's kind of fun. I think it's fun. I am going to go, though, because I do kind of want to, like, do things to make money. And no day trades kind of hurts that. This 1 minute candle here on the spine kind of needs to close as a hammer or some kind of reversal. If it doesn't reverse in the next 3 minutes, I'm out of this trade. I'm probably already like scaling out at 1.7 because that's still a really nice profit. But probably only about a third, maybe a third, maybe half. But I'd probably keep a bulk of it. I mean, I'd probably keep 60-70% of the position at this point. It all comes down to this candle on the SPY. Like, I don't like that candle, so I'll probably out another 20% of it right here at 199, like $2. So I get filled at $2. That'd be awesome. But I'll take 1.8. I'm gonna cancel it because it just closed red. So cancel. Just hold it. We should be holding about half of our initial position at this point, and I am not gonna touch it until the SPY hits VWAP. Assuming this candle closes red. This candle has to fucking close red. Come on. Hammer candle works too. It's just gotta be red. Come on, right? Red. Bam. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So we'll hold this for like 6 minutes, and then I think we are gonna be done for the day. Bam! Look at that! That's exactly what I'm looking for. Oh my god, that is freaking awesome, man. That's 100% gain right there. You just doubled your money. God, I wish I had day trades, man. Net return on that trade is, well, it depends on what we close at here. If we can get to 300% gain on half of our position, net return on this trade should be about 162%, just based off some math. I'm gonna step on the gas. Might make sense to take profit here. Might do like a third at like double, and just hold the last. Well, maybe I'll sell a quarter. Sell a quarter at double right here at 2.4, 2.22 or whatever. If we can get filled at that, we should be able to get filled at that. That'll be a 100% gain on a quarter, and we can hold the last quarter for a 300% gain, and have a net realized of about 200%. Depends on what the SPY does. If the SPY is dropping, I'm not selling, so I probably wouldn't sell at this point. I thought this candle on the SPY was going to go green, but then it didn't, so not selling, holding last half. Sometimes though you do get these big candles, and I know you can't see what I'm pointing at, but you get kind of big candles here, and they can be bottoms if the SPY reverses and invalidates, but it looks like it's validating here, which is really nice. So, yeah. I'm gonna step up the gas. And now SPY is gonna do the same thing that Square just did, where it has this big hammer candle, and then it has to continue it on the next move. And sometimes it's a little bit of a hard one to trade sometimes. We have to kind of get good at it. But it's a really nice setup when you do see it. It's really nice. It just has to keep going right. That's the only thing, is you just can't have like the reverse. If it reverses, you're fucked. Then I'm out of this trade. But right now we're looking at these are trading. Obviously low liquidity, but whoa! I wish I could make that trade, dude. I really do. About 2.6. I like 2.6. I would oust that like half of this position at like 2.6. This candle on SPY's gotta close red, dude. I don't like it if it closes green. Because then you have to go for a red, green, red, and then that's like a whole nother thing. And that's like 1 minute, you know, and that's a long time. So, this candle closes green. It looks like it's gonna close green. Yeah, let's probably out a quarter here. I was trying to out it at 2.6, but it doesn't look like on the time of sales anybody got sold at 2.6. So I guess we're just holding because fucking didn't get filled, dude. I'm really upset about that order execution earlier. Like, I think it might be because I didn't have date. I don't know what it was. But it's not a big deal because obviously the positions just kept on going down. Okay, cool. So this is it right here. This is the fucking move. So these contracts are at about 300% gain the moment they hit $3. And that's kind of when I would get out for the position. At least a quarter, you know. I know there were people buying puts at 55 that expired today. There were also people buying puts at like 65 though, you know. So yeah, the strikes are usually near the 60s. This has been a fucking great trade, so I think we're gonna get out here at a quarter at 300%. As soon as the SPY hits VWAP. So the SPY is right at VWAP. These guys should go to like 58.9. And you're looking at about a 300% trade. God, that's really cool. That's really cool. Yeah, and it all kind of starts with this crossover on the VWAP and this red, green, red, and it just, you combine those two together, you have a really, 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 really nice, nice setup there. Okay, so this is starting to curve. You can kind of see the bottom starting to kind of curve. That's usually where you have to kind of get reversals. So if this closes green and the next candle starts to go green, then I'm gonna get out of the entire position. We should have probably outed a quarter mid like high 260s. So we'll see. If it goes red, then like that's awesome. Like that's really good. Market could go down for the rest of the day. If the market goes down for the rest of the day, I'll hold the last half of this trade for like the next 4 hours. God, man, really, really, really great investment there. That's really dope. Yeah, looks like everything's going down. If we look over at these boys, they're all going down. Everyone's going down. It's the same story with everybody. They are at lower VWAP bands, like Baba's at lower VWAP band. Shop's almost at a support level, and Nvidia's at lower VWAP band. SPY's at VWAP, but they just closed red, green, red. So, I mean, they should continue. I want to see these guys kind of like here before I consider selling a quarter, and then we'll hold the last quarter until end of day or like 200% out stop loss. So that was kind of our target here on SPY was VWAP. Yeah. Net gain on that trade for this account's probably like 3 or 4 grand. I don't know. Unfortunately, couldn't make that trade because I didn't have any day trades. I'm gonna give this SPY like 2 minutes. But honestly, at this point, it looks like it's just going to cross VWAP and keep going down for the rest of the day. So, might get out, might hold, we'll see. If I get filled in like the 250s, yeah, like 250, I'd probably out like half at 250. Like I said, I'm not in this trade, so liquidity is obviously not, like I don't really know what I'd be doing here just because it's not a real trade. It kind of sucks. Hero! This trade on TLSA is taking way too long to validate. Usually after 10-15, like these 9 to noon stocks kind of just are done. It's not 100% true like all the time, but it usually they aren't going to move particularly much after like 10-15 or so. It's just very rare. When it does happen, though, you can have big moves, so that's why I'm kind of keeping it up. Just because it's pretty nice when it does. SPY closed below VWAP, so like I said, I'm going to hold this trade for basically the next hour. I kind of want these contracts to go $2 in the money, which means that they would be worth like probably $4. And that's going to be about a 400% return. It probably makes sense to out half of what we have left, which is a quarter of the total size at 300% return, which is $3 a contract. Those snap puts would have done really well as well. Really, honestly, just by puts and anything, it's all highly correlated, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, Baba, like that was really nice, and they just had a hammer candle too, so that kind of puts a lot of faith in this movement for me. When you see stuff like really sizable hammer candles like that, that is really nice. Look at that. So I'm gonna be watching this for like the next 3 minutes, and if this reverses, then I'll get out a quarter here at 300% gain, and if it doesn't reverse and it keeps on going down, then I'm going to hold this until it gets to about a 350 quarter out and then 450 full out in terms of percentages. You could hold the whole thing and make 500% on the whole trade. But for me, like this would probably have been a larger investment, so I would want to kind of scale out, especially start to get to near-term profit targets. Anyway, a lot of people trading Carnival. It's 12, so that's kind of cool. My data keeps stopping on Street Smart Edge. I don't know why. TLSA is done. They obviously not doing it. I can't do 0 DTE options on Square on my phone because Robinhood banned 0 DTE options because some idiots sold box spreads and lost hundreds of thousands of dollars. Which sucks for them, man. Never sell options, bro. Oh, man. I mean, unless it's covered and you want to make income from it. But like 90% of the time, it's just shit. SPY's continuing to go down. So, basically, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like, I'm going to hold this Square position because it's really nice. And I'm just going to sit on stream and read a book because I want to read this book. So, that's what I'm going to do. And we're gonna exit this position. Oh, unless it reverses. What the fuck just happened? All right, that's really bad. This is a double hammer reversal on Baba. Okay, yeah. So out another quarter at like 2-4 or 2-3, whatever that is. Out a quarter at 2-3. That's an average sell price of like, I think $2. We have 1 quarter left. I'm gonna out that quarter. Am I gonna out that quarter? I'm gonna hold that quarter. I'm gonna out that quarter. I'm gonna hold that quarter. I'm gonna out that quarter. I'm gonna hold that quarter. These things rarely do more than 300% in a day. With that said, they only hit 300% for like 5 seconds, so they never really close to 300%. Because if you look at the TNS, like, oh, the TNS doesn't go back as far. I'm sorry. It might make sense to get out of this trade. Da-da-da-da-do. Filthy flame. Alright, I'm gonna get out of the last quarter if it's 278.53. Or these guys go above like 60. Entry point was here. I mean, it might just, we might. Yeah, I'm out. Okay, done. Sell the last quarter at $1.90. So yeah, average sell price on this trade was $2. We outed a quarter at $1.85 early on in the trade. We outed a quarter at $2.60, quarter at $2.40, and but a quarter at I think $1.90 right about now. Probably could have held this trade longer, but 100% gains is really really nice. So yeah, cool, awesome, dope. I keep trading. There's probably some big trades to make on calls right now, especially with stuff reversing. It looks like, but like I don't have day trades, so it literally like it just like I'm sorry, but I don't have day trades. So really good trade here on Square. Again, that ticker came from looking at unusual stock option activity for today, looking at 0 DTE options on Square. And frankly, it did really damn well. So I am very much impressed by that. It did not go to lower didn't go to lower VWAP band. But it definitely went further than I thought it was going to go, and it made a lot of money. So definitely make sure when you do get to like about 260% to 300% returns, you kind of start to scale out. I personally don't know if I would have gotten filled or not because, like I said, I didn't have a real. This is low volume. I mean, it's medium volume. It's better volume than most options. So like because it's like medium volume, like I have to be physically in the trade to know what I'd be filled at because I just don't know what I would get filled at. And that's one thing that I just can't do on stream if I don't have day trades. So. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Hope you had a ton of value out of today's trading because it was pretty damn fun. And, God, that was just really cool. Yeah, so dark pool scanners and unusual options activity scanners have been working out really, really well lately. So I'm really happy to see those, and I'm really happy that, we had a fucking great day. So anyway, guys, I'll see you hopefully, I guess, as long as my account doesn't get frozen. Next week, and if it does get frozen, well, you know what, it might suck, but it looks like it's not frozen, so we're gonna keep our fingers crossed. And also watch out for swing trade plays. I'm probably not gonna initiate any swing trade plays until we have a spike in the VVVIX, which will indicate a reversal in the market, and then I'm just gonna buy a shitload of 0 DTE puts, or 1 DTE puts the day before at the close. And honestly, man, I could spend the next 3 hours looking at individual stocks that might move like 5%, and try to leverage that with options. But in the end of the day, a vast majority of your profits, a vast majority of your results, a vast majority of the money that you make is going to come from a vast minority of the efforts that you put forth. And You know what? I think that's the play here. I think that's strategy for what to do with the market right now. So that's exactly what I am going to do. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.